Good morning, dear children. Today we will see the chapter Walls Tells Stories. One video I have shared with you regarding this chapter where I have discussed about the map reading part of the chapter. So now today we'll see what things are covered in the chapter and what actually we have to study about and how we should identify few of the things related to this chapter. So here it is. Chapter number 10, The Walls Tells Stories. Overview of the chapter means what we are going to see in this chapter. To know a historical monument, its techniques, design, use of metals, water arrangements of earlier times. So, how even the water was arranged during the old period or the earlier times. These things are covered in the chapter. When you will read the chapter, when you will go through the chapter, these points you have to highlight in your mind while reading, and at the same time, you will underline the chapter and underline the hard words. Now, then we have to identify various structures found in a fort like bastions, cannons, etc. So, these are the new words to you, children, and you should identify these things also. What are bastions? What are cannons? Okay. Architectural wonders in Golconda Fort as fountains in the top of the fort, veranda, and garden. So, how the Golconda Fort is made, what architectural wonders are there. Okay, these days, we ask our architects to build our house, and this is the architecture of such a long time back of the Golconda Fort, and then also it is wonders. That means we are appreciating it a lot, the architectural design of the fort. So, this is how, and then fountains at the top of the fort. Okay, so this is so amazing, no? Those days motors were not there, water pumps were not there, and then also the fountain is there, that too on the top of the fort, veranda and garden also. And then museum and their importance. So these are the four main objective of the chapter to go through. So here we begin with the Golconda Fort. In this fort you can see the picture of the fort is also so nice, so beautiful it seems, no? Landscape picture is shown there. And I know many of you might have gone and seen the fort also. So see first of all the construction part of the fort. The Golconda Fort was first made by Kakatiya dynasty only with mud. After the invasion of Qutub Shahi kings in 1518 AD, the fort was expanded and made out of granite stretching to 7 kilometers in circumference. Circumference, do you know, children? The outer boundary of a circle is called circumference. Then here is see, I have enlarged the picture. Then here is the location. It is located in the western part of Hyderabad in Telangana. The fort is on a 400-foot hill. The height of the hill is 400 foot. During the height of the kingdom power, the walls were raised up to 12 meters and 87 bastions were made to ensure security of the fort. Bastions, you might be thinking, what are these? So, further, I'll show you the picture of the bastions also. There were 8 gateways with Balahisar gate as its main entrance. So, here, children, it is asked also what is Balahisar, or name the main entrance gate. Such questions might come. So here again I am reading it to you. Location. It is located in the western part of Hyderabad in Telangana. The fort is on a 400-foot hill. During the height of the kingdom power, the walls were raised up to 12 meters and 87 bastions were made to ensure security of the fort. There were 8 gateways with Balahisar Gate as its main entrance. Hope you understand about the location of the fort. Then coming to the design. The design include both Hindu and Muslim architecture, divided into 4 separate forts: the building, mosque, temples, tombs, reservoirs, audience chambers, diwan-e-khas, etc. So these are the different parts of the fort. Here you can see it is so interesting and so nice to see that there were mosque and temples both. And the word here is tomb. It is written as TOMBS, but it is pronounced as tombs. Okay, and that tomb, you know what it is? It is the spherical structure, the round structure on the top of the fort. The big, like Diksha Bhumi we have here in Nagpur, and here what we see, the big architectural structure, a nice construction is there. That is called as the tomb. So again I am reading it to you. The design include both Hindu and Muslim architecture, divided into 4 separate forts: the building, mosque, temples, tombs, reservoirs, audience chambers, diwan-e-khas, etc. A magnificent garden which has now lost all its green. So now the greenery is not maintained that much, but the garden was very beautiful over there. And then sound. A single hand clap in the entrance can be heard around a kilometer away. This helps to strengthen the security. Okay, so amazing it is, no? That just a clap can be heard 1 kilometer far away. That means if somebody is entering on the main gate or from any part, and if it is making a small sound also, everyone, even the people 1 kilometer far away, can hear that. So this is so amazing about the Golconda Fort. Then here is the picture of the bastions. Bastions were high platform where soldiers stands for the security of the fort. So here you can see the wall is so big, so high, and then bastions, some architectural structures, constructions which are coming out like window, no? We have windows and all, no? But these are a small part constructed, peeping out, you can say, of the wall, and these are called as the bastions. In many of the historical movies also you might have seen people standing there and telling that, oh, the enemy is coming, or they are dropping some fighting things that for a war and all. So these places are called as the bastions. Okay, so here once again I'll repeat today's video with you. Here we are going to know about the historical monument, and that is Golconda Fort, its techniques, designs, use of metals, water arrangements of earlier times, and identify various structures found in a fort like bastions, cannons, etc. Architectural wonders in Golconda Fort as fountains in the top of the fort, though there were no water pumps, veranda and garden, etc. Veranda, you must be thinking what it is. It is corridors. Okay, in Hindi we call it veranda. And then later on we will study about the museum and their importance. Fine, children. So this much part you please go through and prepare about the Golconda Fort today. from the video as well as from your textbook. Fine. This is slowly and slowly I am moving it for you. Thank you, children.